We like reverse hits of the night.
You mean I got one. Darby Allin not going into the steps, but going into the steps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would have to be the reverse hit of the night.
It's like, hey, you were supposed to hit, and then you didn't, and then you're
Yeah,
like, what?
and then you just like he's supposed to hit the steps. He he lands on his feet like he's like too good at landing goof like daredevil moves. That's what it is. He's just like, oh yeah, I was supposed to fall forward. Whoops.
Well, shit, we'll just hop right into that one. But first, we are Top Rope Talks. I'm just saying, that guy.
I'm range of motions, baby. Mm-hmm.
And it's Wednesday night, so you know we're here to talk AEW Dynamite, which off the show with Darby Allin versus Jay Lethal. And that's the start of the story.
So I thought that the Lethal team wasn't coming out for this one for some reason, because at first Jay Lethal was out there by himself, but then Satin and Sanjay came on out. He brought out his Great Dane and his Chihuahua.
I mean, match started off probably a lot quicker than they thought since Darby attacked him, but I'm just gonna kind of skip ahead to. I have to, because the hit of the night for me, the 7-foot brick wall that you just referenced, standing outside of the ring, just not minding his own business, not even really doing much of anything. Darby goes to do his little suicide dive into Satnam's thing, doesn't bunch an inch, and he just bounces off of him. And then, even though he was the one who was attacked, him and Sanjay Dutt are kicked out by the ref.
Hey, he took that tope too good. Okay, you gotta get out of here, man.
I mean, he's
What
a
kind of
brick
sorcery
wall.
is this shit?
He's a brick wall.
Yeah,
He's not
like,
going to move. How are you going to tell them to leave?
like not even the slightest flinch. Darby just bounced off.
Just said the wrong thing. Whoops.
And it's like usually real tall, you expect them to be able to, they're tall. Not such a low center of gravity. You think he's gonna move a little bit. Doesn't even lean back. Not even a quarter inch. Just oh.
I mean,
There's a Darby Allin on my chest.
Basically, one of his legs is a Darby Allin. So,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was only the beginning of. I don't even know how to describe how this went for the rest of the show, because
That was wild.
Okay, so he made the references to having his friend who knows all of his secrets or his weaknesses. Well, after, Lethal Team gets kicked out, we get to see what we've seen a million times over the history of wrestling, which is Imposter Sting.
Yeah. No, that was real Sting. That was the real one. Everybody, the real Sting was there.
There was so I will say there was a little bit of a saving grace, because it's not even like real Sting came out after, but Imposter Sting hit Darby with a bat. He gets in, lethal injection, win. They reveal it's Cole Carter. Zero ovation or reaction or anything to it.
Yeah. Why?
If commentary didn't say his name, I completely would not even know who it was. Because
yeah,
he was on TV.
I wouldn't have known either.
What
Who is Cole Carter?
He was on TV, like twice, like 6 months ago?
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say I know where I remember seeing him, but that is the extent of it. I just remember seeing him.
He went to the factory, so he probably ended up on YouTube at some point.
Oh yeah. So yeah, he's definitely a YouTube guy.
But then,
But does he know stuff about Darby Allin?
I mean, they're both younger wrestlers, so maybe they kind of before AEW cross paths.
Okay.
I don't know where Jay Lethal would have been buddy with him from, but hey.
Jay Lethal's he's an old man in the wrestling games.
He just isn't over the age of 40.
Right.
But then we get Sting's actual music hit. Everyone's waiting for Sting to come down to the ring.
Now the real Sting came out.
Someone as like old as the real Sting, baby.
Yeah.
So everyone's in the ring. You see Darby in like the background, and you see a very, very recognizable face getting in the ring behind Darby. Happens to be carrying a guitar.
Jeff Jarrett. Oh boy, he's back, and he's slapping nuts.
He, guitar shot to Darby, and then I literally wrote the words "crappy promo." Besides being able to end with "choke on that, slap nuts."
Yes, that's all that mattered. It's that he says slap nuts on TV,
and I think he was expecting to have a big reaction because they slow it down. They got like a nice close face shot for him as he looked directly into the camera, and he just kind of said the line almost as if it was supposed to be some big dramatic thing. Sorry, people are not going to go that crazy for Double J.
Hey, but slap nuts though. Okay.
I'm not going to lie, I kind of liked that back in the day. It was so obnoxious and it pissed so many people off that I enjoyed it. But I also recognize that was that was probably worst WCW.
Yeah. That was I think that was at the end of WCW, right?
Yeah, I think he kind of held the fort down for like 2 years as it was dying.
That was when I went to WWF. I was like, I can't do this anymore. We're now a WWF family. No more WCW in this house.
Less talking, more guitar smashing, and maybe I won't hate this.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, the reason why I really real reason why I watched WWF, the games were better.